Expectation is one of the most powerful forces in human life. It shapes our dreams, defines our goals, and silently controls our emotions. From the moment we are born, expectations begin to surround us. Some come from our parents, some from society, and many from our own minds. At first, expectations feel harmless, even motivating, but over time, they can turn into invisible pressure that slowly drains our peace. We often don't realize how much of our stress, disappointment, and sadness comes not from reality itself, but from the gap between what we expected and what actually happened. As children, we grow up learning that approval is linked to performance. We are praised when we succeed and corrected when we fail. Slowly, we start believing that love and acceptance must be earned. Good grades, good behavior, and good results become conditions. This is where expectation quietly plants its roots. We stop asking who we are and start focusing on who we are supposed to be. By the time we grow older, expectations have already shaped our identity, often without our consent. Expectation always lives in the future while reality exists in the present. Expectations imagine perfect outcomes, smooth journeys, and guaranteed success. Reality, on the other hand, brings delays, mistakes, struggles, and uncertainty. When these two collide, disappointment is born. We expect life to be fair, people to be loyal, and hard work to always pay off quickly. But life does not follow our timelines, people do not always meet our hopes, and effort does not always give instant rewards. The pain we feel is often not because something went wrong, but because it didn't go the way we imagined. High expectations are often praised in society. They are seen as a sign of ambition and strength. But when expectations become unrealistic, they turn into a silent trap. You expect yourself to always be strong, always productive, always improving. You expect perfection from a human being who is allowed to be tired, confused, and imperfect. When expectations are too high, even achievements feel empty because they never feel enough. You keep moving the finish line, never allowing yourself to feel proud. One of the heaviest burdens a person can carry is living according to others' expectations. Parents may expect success, society may expect status, relatives may expect stability, and friends may expect consistency. Everyone seems to have a plan for your life except you. Slowly, your own dreams become quieter, and fear of judgment becomes louder. You start making decisions not based on happiness, but on approval. That is when life begins to feel exhausting rather than fulfilling. Expectations hurt the most in relationships. We expect understanding without explanation, loyalty without communication, and effort without expression. When those expectations are not met, we feel ignored, unloved, or betrayed. Often, people don't intentionally hurt us. They simply don't know what we expected from them. Unspoken expectations turn into silent resentment, and repeated disappointment slowly damages emotional connections. Society has also created expectations around success and timing. By a certain age, you are expected to be settled, financially stable, and confident about your future. But life does not work on deadlines. Everyone grows at a different pace. Some people succeed early, some later, and some after many failures. Being late does not mean being wrong. It simply means your journey is different, not inferior. In today's world, social media has multiplied expectations beyond control. Perfect bodies, perfect careers, perfect lifestyles flood our screens every day. What we see is not reality, but a carefully edited version of it. We compare our real lives with someone else's highlights, and then blame ourselves for not being enough. These false comparisons create unrealistic expectations that steal our confidence and joy. The most difficult expectations to handle are the ones we place on ourselves. We tell ourselves that we should be better by now, stronger by now, more successful by now. That word should becomes heavy. It ignores the struggles we survived, the lessons we learned, and the effort we made. Growth is not always visible, and healing is not always fast. Expecting yourself to always move forward without rest is not strength, it is self-neglect. There comes a point when expectations become too heavy to carry. You feel tired, unmotivated, and lost. Not because you are weak, but because you are human. You are carrying expectations that were never meant for you, standards that ignore your limits, and dreams that may not even be yours. At that moment, life teaches you a hard truth. People don't break because they fail. They break because they don't allow themselves to pause. Letting go of expectations does not mean giving up on life. It means choosing peace over pressure. It means understanding that you won't please everyone, you won't win every time, and you won't always get what you deserve. And that is okay. When you release unrealistic expectations, you gain freedom. The freedom to try without fear, to fail without shame, and to grow without comparison. There is a powerful difference between expectation and acceptance. Expectation demands that life follow your plan. Acceptance understands life as it is and still chooses to move forward. Acceptance does not mean settling or quitting. It means acknowledging reality before trying to change it. When you accept where you are, you stop fighting yourself, and that is when true growth begins. Not all expectations are harmful. Healthy expectations push us to improve without destroying our peace. Expect effort, not perfection. Expect progress, not speed. Expect honesty, not control. Balance is the key. Expectations should guide you, not suffocate you. They should inspire growth, not cause burnout. Your worth has never been conditional. You are not valuable because of your achievements. You are not worthy because you meet expectations. You are worthy because you exist. Failure does not reduce your value, and rest does not make you weak. Your life does not lose meaning just because plans change. If you feel behind in life, you are not late. If you feel pressured, you are not weak. If expectations are hurting you, you are not broken. You are human, and humans are allowed to grow at their own pace. Life is not about meeting expectations, it is about becoming yourself. Expectation can be a guide, but it should never become a cage. Dream big, but don't destroy yourself chasing timelines. Work hard, but don't forget to breathe. Expect growth, but accept imperfection. The moment you choose peace over pressure, you don't lose ambition, you gain clarity.